In this video, I'm going to take a look at the Eachine E65H. Really neat looking drone with LEDs in the prop guards. It does come in two different colors, as you can see here on the propellers and the canopy. We have green, and we also have blue, which is also the same color as the LEDs. It does have multiple battery options, 1, 2, or 3, and I got the one with 2. But before we take this out for a flight, let's do a quick unboxing. There, was that quick enough? We'll start with the user manual. It's a pretty nicely printed manual. It's printed in 6 different languages. In this little bag here, we have a Phillips head screwdriver, a USB charging cable, and a spare set of propellers. Here we have one of the 2 proprietary batteries. They're 3.7 volt, 550 milliamp hour with the charger built right into them. And the other one's here in the drone. So let's take a look at the controller. It's 2.4 gigahertz, altitude hold, and I'll talk about the features later in the video. And here's where you need that screwdriver to put the 4 AAA batteries that aren't included. And we have the E65H, and it's a decent sized drone, but it doesn't really weigh that much. And here around the prop guards is where the LEDs shine. In the front here, you have a single LED where the camera would go, because there is a camera version. That's the E65HW. But let's pop a battery in here, turn it on, and check out those LEDs. They are nice and bright and should be easy to see if you're flying in the dark. So after I get these batteries charged up, then we're ready to take this out for a little test flight.
It's time to fly and test out this Eachine E65H. We got the battery here. Nice sized proprietary battery. Clip that in. Okay, it says to put on a flat surface. This is fairly flat. So these antennas here, honestly, I don't think they work. I think they're there just for looks. We'll turn the drone on. Now it's flashing, it's looking for the controller. Turn the controller on. It says to do up, down, quick to bind, but I didn't do anything and we have a bind. So let's see, this is auto takeoff. So let's see if we do have a bind. So to do auto takeoff, all you do is just push the button in, and well, we do have a bind. So even though the manual says to do up down on the throttle for a bind, you actually don't have to. So I'm in the first rate. The first rate is kind of slow, but that's why it's the first rate. So this is altitude hold. So it is a calm day. So there's hardly any wind moving. If you want to do a trim, this is the forward trim, which now I have it sitting still. It's hovering really nice now. This is your left and right trim on. So I don't need to adjust the left or right. It's hovering pretty good. It's actually creeping forward a little bit. So now it's going. There we go. I should have just left it alone, because now. All right, let's fly around. So let's check out the rates. And this button right here is to change the speeds. Come down here a little bit. So it does look pretty cool with the LEDs. So let's change the rate. 2 beeps. We get a harder pitch and a little faster yaw. Doing all right. Still kind of slow. You can tell it's a bigger, heavier drone than flying around the minis and micros. And there's 3 rates. Let's do the third. Oh, there we go. You even get more throttle punch out of it. Nice. Okay, so this actually does flips and rolls as well. So let's test the flips and rolls out. That's this button right here. So you push this in and hit any direction you want. Hey, not a bad flip for a big drone like this. There's a roll to the left, a roll to the right. Let's do a front flip. And there we go, all 4 directions. So yeah, nicely done. So this also has headless mode, which headless mode is right here. So it's flashing. Headless mode, let's see. Oh yeah, see, I'm facing all different directions, and when I go left and right, it still goes left and right, forward and backward, no matter which way I'm facing. Okay, headless mode works pretty good. Let's get out of headless mode. Now it has 1 key return, which is right here. So let's see if it does it. Well, it's coming back in my general direction. Let's get out of 1 key return. What else is there? What else is there? Oh, you could turn the lights on and off. So this right stick here is to turn the LEDs off. So if you want to save battery, say you're outside, the sun's out, and you really can't see the LEDs, you want to save your battery, fly a little bit longer, you can turn the LEDs on and off just like that. So yeah, I pretty much covered everything on this drone, and I still have enough battery to fly around. Let's put these LEDs on so it's a little bit easier to see in the trees. But yeah, this flies pretty good. Like I said, altitude hold, so it hovers nice. And we're just gonna fly it around and just see how long this battery lasts. I imagine once low voltage is detected, those LEDs will start flashing like most drones, and then we'll be out of the flipping option. Oh, I did forget one thing. I'll bring it over right here. There's an emergency stop right here. It's underneath the 3D flips. So hold that and just like that. So let's, there we go. Back up in the air. I like this drone. It's not quite as nimble as the minis and the micros. It does drift a little bit when you make your turns, but all in all, oh, there's low voltage. We have low voltage, so we're gonna fly it around, just see how much longer you have to fly once low voltage is indicated. Oh, let's play around with the phone wires. Let's see. Oh, through the phone wire. Come back through. Still going, still going. Oh, I almost landed on the phone wire. Not bad, still flying. I'd say probably close to a minute now after low voltage. So this 550 milliamp hour battery does give you a fairly decent flight time. I was flying around in the third rate for most of the time, and I had the LEDs on for almost the entire time. So decent battery life, can't complain with it. Still going, still going. Take it over here, up through the wires. But as I said, you won't be able to flip when you're... Can you turn the LEDs off? Nope. When it's in low voltage, whether you have the LEDs on or off, they stay on all the time. You can't turn them off. Man, Low voltage is actually impressing me because it's well over a minute now. We're probably approaching 2 minutes that we've been flying around in low voltage. Is it just gonna shut off and, oh, there it is. That answered my question. Is it just gonna shut off and drop, or is it just gonna lower to the ground? That answered that. It is just gonna drop. So that was the Eachine E65H, and yeah, not a bad flyer. So this will be in for the March giveaway, and let's talk about that giveaway.
So for the giveaway, all you have to do is comment down below, and that's how you enter. You just have to be a subscriber from the US, and yes, your comment is your entry. Now you can enter on this video, you can enter on any video that says March giveaway, and then I will randomly pick names from each video titled March giveaway, and then we'll narrow it down to one winner. So you only get one entry for each video. So to increase your number of entries for the March giveaway, I would go comment on the other March giveaway videos. But after we narrow it down to a final winner, the winner will get their choice of one of the RCs featured for the March giveaway. So it's winner's choice of which one you want for the month of March. And I will do a live drawing on April 1st, and we'll find out who wins the March giveaway. But that'll do it for this video. Good luck to everybody who enters into the March giveaway. But thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see who wins the next Ready to Run RC.